So we now know the opening day fixtures of the EFL League 2 campaign for the 2024-2025 season. But what has it done to the bookies' predictions for the new campaign? Who's going to go up? Who's going to go down? We're going to get into it. All of it next. Another video today. It's all about reviewing what the opening day fixtures have done to the bookies odds. We're going to get into all of that and more in a second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe button. Your one-stop shop for League 2 is right here under one Rooski. Of course, we're all thinking about the Euros, right? But right here, right now, breaking news, the EFL League 2 predictions are out. And that's maybe caused a bit of a shake-up for the bookies odds. We're going to get into that in a minute. Again, big shout out to the patrons. Again, if you're new, smash the likes and all that kind of jazz. So before we jump into what that's done, a quick sidebar here. Currently, these are the opening day fixtures for the League 2 campaign at the start of August. We've got some ding-dong classics, including Chesterfield taking on Swindon Town. We've got Bromley. They're going to be going away to Harrogate. Who else is in amongst it? Barrow, of course, will Crewe, and a bit of a local one there. Salford, Port Vale, some classic, tasty ones. Doncaster, Accrington, Stanley. So what's your tip for those games? But we are going to jump into the vortex now and have a little look at what that's done to the grand old plan of the bookies odds. So we're going to do it via a tier list and put the logos of the clubs. Of course, we're now 1 month into pre-season right now, trying to get the managerial merry-go-round sorted out, get the transfer activity bubbling already. And I already made my very early League 2 predictions, of course. I am going to be revisiting that with, of course, the fact now in place with the opening day fixtures, of course, who's the manager, and of course, the bookies odds bearing in mind. So I'm going to revisit those and give you my updated predictions very soon. But let's take a look at the bookies. And like I said, they're going to come at you in random order. And I'll give you the odds and, of course, where they're likely to finish according to my eyes. So we're going to start with Carlisle, of course, relegated last time around. They're actually hot to trot right now, going to be in and amongst the playoffs with odds at 10-1. They're actually just looking like the bookies odds got them just outside the top three at 10-1. So keep an eye on it, Carlisle. You might be back before you know it. Next up, we have Newport County, expected to struggle. That's right, all the way down. Actually, we've got to change this up a little bit, don't we? We've got to change that 22. Let's maybe make this 12 and make this 13. Just, you know, because of it. So Newport County are expected to be around about 21st. So just missing out on the drop zone all the way down there with odds at 40-1. So expected to struggle are Newport County. What about Bradford City? I always tip them to do well, but they're expected to just miss out around about 8th right now. And that also should be 8, shouldn't it? So just dipping out of the playoffs according to my eyes. So Bradford with odds at 14-1, just as similar odds as a couple of other clubs in and amongst it. We've got Tranmere, I believe. This is Tranmere now. They are also the same sort of bracket as Bradford, but they're coming at you at 13th with odds at 20-1 to finish, to get promoted at the moment. Meanwhile, MK Dons, they're tipped to get promoted. They're going to do it this time around, finishing in 3rd according to the bookies with odds of 8-1. Again, they have odds similar to that of the 2nd place team, and we'll see that whenever it pans out. Charlton, of course, dropping back into this division as well, but they're expected to be around about mid-table 11th. We'll see about that as well. They're 20-1 with odds for them at the moment. Meanwhile, Salford, you know, backing their manager, keeping with it. It's also going to be in and around about 9th. With the bookies odds 14-1 at the moment. And new to the house, Bromley are expected to go straight back down to league, the non-league, Vanarama League beckons. So Salford was 14-1 there, and Bromley 66-1 to get promoted. They're also in amongst it will be Barrow. Of course, had a great season last season, but couldn't hold tight in the end. They will be strugglers this campaign, and around about 15th. So we're actually going to make that. What are we going to do here? We're going to make this 14th, and then we got Barrow in 15th. That's what we're doing. Sorry, I'm editing on the fly. Accrington Stanley, of course, second season in this wilderness. The old guy John Coleman is gone now. I don't really believe in them at the moment. I think they're going to struggle once again, and the bookies agree. 20th for Stanley, according to my eyes. Odds at 33 to 1. Our odds for Barrow 25 to 1 as well. Meanwhile, Walsall, they're in around about 12th as well, so they're going to be middle of the road around about here. With these guys, you've got odds for Walsall around about 20 to 1. Same to be said as Tranmere at the moment. Swindon Town as well. Not really had a best couple of seasons. They're also going to be struggling around about 18th for them. And again, odds of around about 33 to 1 to get promoted. Doncaster, they're going to be in or there or thereabouts. Expected to be playoff contenders alongside Carlisle, that's right. So we've got Doncaster up there. They've finished strongly under Grant McCann, 10 to 1 at the moment. Same odds as that of Carlisle as well. Wimbledon, they're in around about 10th spot with the bookies. We've got them currently at around about 14 to 1 as well. Port Vale, also here. They've got to Darren Moore at the helm. They're expected to be in the mixer there. So I'm going to put Port Vale in the playoff bracket. And they've got odds at 14 to 1 at Darren Moore. Same as odds as Bradford. Same odds as that as Salford. Just for whatever reason, they're above them in the bookies' odds. Harrogate, again, been in the division for a few years now. But expected to be strugglers. They're expected to be in around about 22nd spot with odds at what we're looking at here, 40 to 1. Actually, 50 to 1, sorry, 50 to 1. So expected to be just escape relegation to the non-league. Grimsby as well, not great for them for a couple of seasons. Also going to be in the relegation sort of bracket. Odds at 33 to 1 with the same sort of odds of the like of Accrington Stanley. Meanwhile, Fleetwood Town are here. And again, they should be contenders for the Grand Old Prize, but they're expected to struggle again. Charlie Adam, I believe, is the manager. But odds for them at the moment, Fleetwood, at 25 to 1. Same odds as that as Barrow right now. So not great for Fleetwood heading into the new campaign. We've got Notts County expected to be in 6th spot. That's crazy. I don't really agree with that, but they got 12 to 1 odds at the moment, a little longer than that of Doncaster, but we'll see who comes out on top as well. What about Crewe? Crewe, of course, were in the playoff final last time around. They're expected to struggle. They have them all the way down into 16th right now. That's madness. Absolute madness. I can't believe it. Can't believe what I'm seeing. Also, Colchester expected to struggle as well. They got down to 19th right now. Not great for them. Crewe's odds, I'll give you Crewe's odds at 25 to 1. Colchester at 33 to 1. Let's take a little look at who's going up then. We got MK Dons. They're going to be joined by Chesterfield. They're expected to go do a Wrexham and back-to-back promotions. Of course, Wrexham in League One now, but Chesterfield 7-1. They are favoured to go straight up there. Also expected to join Bromley in the non-league is Morecambe. I don't believe this. I really don't believe that's madness. That's you should put some money on that. 100 to 1 for Morecambe to go get promoted. But they got Derek Adams back. He's done a fantastic job last time. Can he get it right again? I think that's easy money right there. And we have Gillingham completing the trio up top. Of course, to get promoted. We have them, the bookies have them at 8 to 1. Same odds as MK Dons. 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. 12th, 13th, yeah, something like that. So there you have it. That's what the bookies see for this coming season. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know your thoughts and opinions about that down below. We will, of course, be revisiting our own predictions for the new campaign very, very soon with, of course, this information now in our brains. Of course, the managerial merry-go-round pretty much settled. And, of course, the transfer business starting to appear for some clubs around the EFL. So let's bear that in mind. But until then, subscribe, smash the like. See you later. But until then, guys and girls, we are done.